So how do I get to this dice player?
Well, just a wild guess. Maybe sitting in the Ledechko.
See you later.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Capon?
Played and won, lad. A fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you won from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way. I was lucky to keep my boots. He's got the necklace now.
Do you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, and no wonder. Fine dice they was, made special, all shiny and whatnot.
That's all I need to know.
Take care now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You after something? I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend? Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of... well, that's not important. I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I don't think I can help you. I've got a pressing task of my own to deal with.
I understand. But we could help each other out. You see, I think I know where that necklace might be.
You do? Well, I'm all ears.
The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Nah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer. And when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
That doesn't make any sense. If one of them killed Alphonse, he'll know I'm not him.
No. They never saw him before. So whoever killed him surely took him for some passing merchant.
Are you quite sure they don't know him?
Aye. He moved in altogether different circles, among decent people. That's the very reason I asked him for help. So I reckon the best thing is for you to introduce yourself as Alphonse, have a snoop around, and come back to me when you find out anything.
Now, wouldn't it be better if you did that yourself? After all, I know nothing about this Alphonse. They'd see through me.
I'd do it if I could, lad. Only they know me, and I'm not on the best of terms with them. They'd most likely kill me on sight. Then the two of us would be dead and those bastards would get away with it.
Well, I hope I can avoid the same fate. Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant, a commoner. So dress the part. No rags or rusty iron.
And how am I supposed to recognise the killer?
Ask around. I don't reckon anyone will admit to stabbing him in his sleep, but you might pick up some clue. You could have a look around for that necklace. Now that I think of it, they stole other valuables from him too.
Silver is silver, though. I won't recognise anything. Didn't he have something unique? A signet ring or chain or...
No, not that I can... Oh yes, he did. Dice. He had a set of dice made specially in Prague. It was his pride and joy. They were red and gold, bright and shiny. Not the kind of thing you'd overlook.
What can you tell me about Alphonse, so they don't catch me out if they start asking questions?
Indeed. A few details should suffice. He was from Slani, but lived in Prague the last few years. He advised people, very well too. He helped them to deal with problems, of all kinds.
He sounds like a man of the world, but I've never even been to Prague. I'm not sure I can fool them.
You can always change the subject. He was an ardent dice player, God forgive him. And he spent some time in Moravia on the service of Prokop of Luxembourg. But that was ages ago.
What do you know about the brigands in that camp?
Actually, they're not just ordinary bandits. It's a robber baron and his band. Sir Erhard Baron Bielowitz. Some of his vassals and maybe some commoners. They came here in the hope they'd have a better chance of keeping their heads.
Why don't you ask some of the local lords for help? I'm sure the Sasau custodian would lend you a few men.
There's nothing I'd like to see more than the lot of them strung up. Only I have a task that conflicts with that. And as for the custodian, I'm pretty sure Sir Sebastian is in league with Erhard.
What was the purpose of Sir Alphonse's negotiations? I'll need to know that.
Look, Henry, you'd best avoid that subject if at all possible. Just find the murderer for me, get your necklace, and I'll take care of the rest.
It'll be a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire purpose of his visit.
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Erhard into moving his robbing raids towards Benishov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in Pilgrims.
I see. So you worked for someone in Pilgrims?
No, neither Pilgrims nor Benishov, nor Vlachim for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
My word, the whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
I'll help you. I'll have to go there to look for the necklace anyway, and this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'd never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind. There's something else I'd like to ask. I've no more questions. Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had, or something in particular? Looks like he died without a struggle, maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had, money, jewellery, even his boots. Could it be someone was trying to get rid of something here? Would I be right in assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Bielewitz?
You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? All the way from Prague, eh?
Prague, yes, quite. But I travelled via Guren, thinking it the less hazardous route, comparatively.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all sorts of rabble waiting to rob unwary folk and even kill them.
Indeed, I concur. One must be wary, well, cautious even, when travelling.
Right then, but you'll have to wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
No matter, I shall just,
But it's easy to pass the time here. There's always a dice game going on, with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets, and some old piece of jewelry.
Jewellery, you say?
That's right. Just go and see old Blaha, the fellow sitting at that table there. He can read, write, and do sums as good as any scribe, and other things, too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you. I may well do that.
Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit. Fucking lice, fucking fleas. Like it's the first time you got them. You're used to itching by now. Try washing yourself once in a while.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
What can I tell you? I can read and write a bit, and I help Sir Erhard out when he needs it. Although, I have to say, since the Baron took to robbing, there's not much work for me anymore.
And what did he do before that?
What every landed noble does. He still had some estates and income from them, only he lost it all some years ago on account of debts. So he had to find some other livelihood.
How did you find this place?
That was my doing. I heard from a scribe about some ownership feud that ended up badly for both sides. Since then, it's been left neglected.
Oh, that's a shame. No doubt it was once a fine place.
Aye, the vagaries of fortune, eh? Times are harsh and what have you. It's always been that way and always will. I wonder how many burned-out, abandoned ruins will be left when Sigismund withdraws. How many folk will have no homes to return to? And how many won't be returning ever? But that's our lot in this vale of tears. There'll be no peace and quiet till the next life.
Amen to that. Have you got any...
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just remember, we're not some bunch of dirty bandits. Not that I need to
Quite.
Well, that also means a man might take offence at something and...
Ah, very well. I was told I could have a game or two here until...
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment. You must be certain.
Including dice?
True enough, we've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets, 2 necklaces, some other things, I don't remember what. The custom...
I gotta piss.
I regret I have no valuables on my person. I thought it wiser to...
Well, under the circumstances, it wouldn't be... You want to play right away?
Why wait?
No beating. You'll play against Noggin now.
Fucking sick head. Can't drink no more today. Fuck. I'm almost sober. I gotta piss. I'm so hungry I can eat my boots. What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up. What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up. Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. Fucking weather, fucking tent, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. They can smell a tree. No one to rob you. Fucking boring.
I want to play dodge.
Maybe this time you'll play Berta. He's a man.
I want to play dodge.
Maybe this time you'll play against Maladota.
I got a piss. Rivers of blood and of blood.
I want to play dodge.
Maybe this time. Then there's Pecuna.
Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck.
What did you used to do before all
So Earhart will receive you.
You wouldn't believe me.
Well, I was a sentry at Rattay, but they paid chicken food, so I joined up with this lot instead.
How did I do?
No such luck, sir. Young Pecuna.
Oh well. There's no arguing with four.
Why? I'll make candles for a monastery. What? You hear that, lads? He made candles so the monks could shove them up their arses.
Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
What's your story?
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding.
And what do you do when they're not?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between...
Filth and stink everywhere.
Can you tell me something?
This place,
Stayed home.
it's been here as long as I... Anyway, one time I had to lie low for a bit. So I came here and ran into these...
Why did you have to disappear?
Nothing terrible. Just that I was courting this one.
I'll leave you to it. You've been cheating.
I haven't, I swear.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp.
Not a good move.
No surrender. Bastard!
Oh, dear, that hurt. Come here, Lily Liver. Fucking sick head. I'll drink no more today.
I'll let you know when Sir Erhard has time for you.
I gotta piss.
I was told I could,
Aye,
including dice.
true enough. Some other thing.
I regret I...
Well, you...
Why wait?
No, you're...
No one's too up here. Fucking boring. So hungry I can eat my...
I want to play...
Maybe this time. You'll play
I'm almost sober again. Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
I want to play...
Maybe this... You'll play against...
What else is there to do here?
I want to play dice.
Maybe this time. Then there's Pekun.
Lord, what have I done to deserve this?
Sir Erhard will receive you now.
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ upon you, Baron Belevets. I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is mine, sir. We haven't had any interesting visitors here for a long time, and I'm keen to hear what news you bring. And then there's the matter of our trade.
Indeed, we certainly have much to discuss. Sir.
Good. And how was your journey, Sir Alphonse?
Long and somewhat fatiguing, truth be told.
Ah, would you rather put off our talks until later?
No. I shall be glad to deal with our business right away, but I'd rather tell you the latest news later.
Very well. If you wish to skip the pleasantries, let's get down to business. From what I've heard, you have some proposal for me that would involve departing from Vlashim?
Yes, essentially. We need to divert attention elsewhere. Closer to Prague.
Prague? But that's too far. And
I beg your pardon, a slip of the tongue. I meant to Slany.
Slany? But that's even further.
Excuse me. Actually, to Benishov.
I know Benishov. And who are we to...
Wayfarers.
There's not much coin to be made from rock. Very well. If do you want us to conduct our business?
The road to Pilgrim.
I see. And what's in it for us? If
I can offer you three.
You can't be serious, sir.
Of course, I... Would 6,000...
That's not enough.
Very well. You shall have...
And that's every...
That's all.
I can't agree to that. You're asking too much and offering... Best go and rest and...
True. That's probably...
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wreck... I'm so tired.
How did I do?
No such luck.
Oh well.
Look out!
Greetings. What business have you?
I've got that necklace.
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task. I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot! Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saints preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me.
See you later.
What's that? Is there something you need? Anything else?
Help me, please. I'm ecstatic. I lost everything I had. My humble greetings.
I bear you a letter and...
What? Best keep your voice down, Papa.
Yes, for you.
Oh, it's go.
If I told you, he wouldn't be secret, would he?
But
I bid you farewell.
take care.
Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Flour,
home,
egg,
or at work.
salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers.
Great.
Asparagus and fruit. Certainly. I'll fetch it right away. What then?
The Lord be praised.
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing the necklace this morning, as I asked in the letter.
So you'll go to the rendezvous with her?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season. Her feelings must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
I thought you didn't believe in witches' brews.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir called Musk of Infinite Allure. There's a fellow in Sasau who sells it, and he guarantees its success.
Musk of Infinite Allure? Sounds irresistible. All right, I'll try and get it for you.
I'm sure I can rely on you. Here's some coin for your costs.
See you later.
Well, well, you have...
Ah, the prodigal...
Let me guess.
I knew...
I had a dream of my...
You too?
Yeah, it was just when I was getting pummeled by a mob of...
that
Misunderstanding, yeah. I tried to explain that to them. I've heard you know of some irresistibility potion or whatever it is.